Welcome back everyone, this is the Emerald Doctor, and today we're looking at my fully automatic bread farm. That's right, bread farm. And it uses some of the new villager mechanics of the snapshots. We were playing in week 14 06A. 06B was getting a little bit too much lag for me. So yeah, this is pretty good. I'm sorry about the video lack this week. I had to update my computer, and then these guys at another version, which I'm going to show you guys. Oh, these villagers making me go, just like they do. Because, oh man, it was so frustrating trying to figure it out. The massive farm, which gives you 32 bread in an hour, which we'll take a look at in a second. But other than that, this thing is really compact, and this is all you need to make it with. So yeah, let's go take a look at the industrial-sized version, and we'll explain some more about the villagers. Here we are at the industrial-sized version, and basically the concept for this is that the villagers would go into these doors at night, or these houses, and then there's pistons right here where the andesite blocks are, and they would be trapped inside, and this would all grow, and go down here, we'll take a look at, there's the two villagers like we had last time, except for they're both stuck. Let's run over and try to get inside my control. This is quite compact, but too expensive. Alright, so I built a 5-minute timer, despawn time for items, runs around a line, it's an hour long, and then after every hour the system would send a signal to all the dispensers, and then they dispense all their water, and the water would take all the bread and wheat, all the wheat and seeds, and it'll flush it to the center here, and that would flow down, land on top of this guy. He'd be able to pick them up, and he would throw it to this guy, and you get bread in this chest. And then the seeds would be caught by this filter right here in this hopper minecart, and they'd flow down, and then they go into a regular chest minecart. That would go up here. I think this is what's causing my problems. The main reason I couldn't do this is that these villagers are not recognizing these houses for some reason. I'm no expert on villager housing, but I know I tested the same thing elsewhere, but I think it's all this up here that's giving interference. So what basically these would do is that it would drop out all the seeds, and then they would run out, pick them up, plant, and that night they would all go back to their houses, and the wall would come back up for another hour, and like that. You can try to build it. This is how you would do it, but it's complicated because I didn't want to recognize these houses, and it was really frustrating. So I decided to go back to my idea number 1, which was the one you saw earlier. I'm really liking these new stone blocks, by the way, guys. Also did some computer updates for my computer, which needed it. So things are running a little bit smoother, a little bit brighter. Graphics card update. I'm noticing a little bit of a difference. So hope that works out good for videos. So yeah, let's go take a look at how to build the compact version. And I'll talk about the villagers a little bit. Quick little thing about these villagers here. To make this thing work, you need 2 villagers. One, doesn't matter what kind of villager you have, but the other has to be one of these kind of guys right here. He needs to be either a shepherd, a fisherman, a fletcher, or just a regular farmer. So basically any villager that has the old original villager skin, like that's the brown coat kind of thing going on. And one more other thing to point out, in my research, this guy needs to have 18 wheat to be able to throw 3 bread at this guy to try to breed. So you need to give him 9 wheat to start with, so that any wheat after that he collects, he'll automatically turn into bread for this guy, which he'll throw, get caught by the hopper, and be going to this large chest here. You can make this model as big as you want. It's all based on this one guy here. And you need 9 doors. Enough doors to make these guys breed, because if they can't breed, then he's not going to throw bread at the other guy. They will not ever be able to breed because there's this block space in between them. So yeah, let's go and build this. What you'll need to build this is, there we go. You'll need some glass, andesite, or you don't need andesite, some stuff to build with. 2 half slabs, 9 dirt, some lights so you can see underground, 1 sticky piston, 25 redstone I think, 9 repeaters. Don't need any bread, but I got that from the other villagers. 2 villagers, a double chest, 9 doors. Fences are really, really helpful unless you're underground and there's no caves. 2 signs, bone meal I'm going to use to grow the crops to demonstrate. 2 dispensers, only 1 redstone torch, and that's about it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Some lady from the street. So what we're going to need to build now is the doors. That's what we're going to do first. We're going to grab our doors and some floor. And we're going to place down 5 doors. So 1, 2, 3. Go in between them like that. So they're all facing the same way. I think that looks cool. And besides that, it works pretty good. Grab our andesite. And we're just going to go andesite, diorite. Same thing with the doors. 1, 1. Well, I'm sorry. You should probably place down the doors first. Like that. And then andesite, diorite. And we're just going to do the doors first this time. So 1, 2. Break this one so they face the same way. Now we're going to go in here and we're going to replace this floor. Now what we're going to do, since this all ends to a odd number here, we're going to dig one in. Down a block. And then grab your hoppers, which I forgot to mention, you need 6 hoppers. They were in my inventory though. So we're just going to go down 2, over 1, 2. I think this looks too bright to you. I think it's like sandstone looks really bright. I don't know why. Anyway, then we're just going to dig like that. Put it down our chests. Chest. Hopper in. Hopper in. Hopper in. One on top of that. And then one going into the bottom one. This is a safeguard. Build the walls like that. Leave one space. Dig down one. Go up, up, up. There we go. Now we're just going to finish the walls for the rest of this stuff. So I finished adding the walls here, as you can see. Now this is a good time to put down your half slabs. So we're just going to go over here. One on top there, one on top of that. So they can't jump out. And now we're going to grab our 2 dispensers. And we're going to go to this corner right here. Break it. Break the one underneath so you can mark the block. So when we go underground and put redstone, you know where it is. Dispenser facing upward. There we go. Same thing right here. Go up. There we go. And now we're going to test to make sure that the villagers like this as a house. So we're just going to grab a villager. Set the time to night. Night. I thought I had it still. Alright, villager. Run. Yay. Alright, so it works. Set time to day. And now we can work with the redstone. So what we did now is that we made a nice little platform for our thing to go. Your farm's going to go right here, and that made a little bit extra area. Now is a good time to mention the fences. They're going to be really useful if you guys are outside, or you guys just want to put around your thing. If you're underground, they might not be as useful, but what we're going to do is we're going to start right here. Place them in front of the doors, and we're just going to go around so they can't get out and no zombies can get in. Now what we're going to add is we're going to take our dirt and that lady from the street that we mentioned earlier, and we're just going to put down our dirt. Grab, you need 3 buckets of water here. So 1, 2, put them in your dispensers. 1, 2, and grab one more. And now we're just going to take one of your signs as well. Sign. Put it right there. Water block on top. Do not put a half slab on top of here yet. And just till it. Get rid of that. So now we're going to go underneath here, and we're going to put down our daylight sensor. So let's get our redstone in our inventory. So piston, block, and we're at daylight sensor. Go down 1, 2. Yeah, that's about good. Yeah, that's fine. And we're going to put down our daylight sensor. Dig it down a block underneath it. Put a block down. And now I'm going to dig out like a 5 wide. Go back 2 blocks here, actually. I'm going to dig about 5 wide here. So 2 to the left, 2 to the right. And about 15 long or something. Just a good, nice area. One thing to point out before I start laying down redstone is that when it is raining, the daylight sensor is affected. Just letting you guys know. Alright, so I'll put down redstone here. Redstone torch. Go make path. Alright, so we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then from here, we're just going to get a little more redstone. We'll put down some repeaters. Repeater here, repeater there. And now we're going to dig over to, when you have this spot dug out, you're going to find your dispensers, which mine are right here. Dig a little area so you can get to them with some redstone, and we're just going to make a simple staircase to them. Nothing complicated. Get rid of those. Alright, so let's put our torch back. Now we're just going to run our wire from that repeater up the staircase. I like using both andesite and quartz at the same time to define certain redstone boundaries. There we go. Like that. And we do the same to the other side. Let you have that done. We're just going to go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 4. Put down a sticky piston facing upwards, if you can. Let's go now. There we go. Block on top. I'm going to put, nope, go one more, so it's 5. Can't face upwards. There we go. Holy cow. Then we'll put a block on top. And then a repeater to the right. Into a block. Into another block. And then will be our reset. Then we're going to put a repeater on here. And then we're going to put a repeater here. Block, just like last time. And another repeater. No ticks on them. Redstone like that, and we're gonna wait till nighttime to put the last piece of redstone down. But basically, you are completely done now. That's all you need. This thing's really compact and simple. So let's go give it a full test. Before we test this thing, we're gonna go over here, put a sign right here, so that the water will flow here. The villager will get trapped trying to go in here. Actually, we need to move this just one. Whoa. Let's break that again. That looked weird. Ah, it explodes red. That's cool. Must be some kind of weird glitch. Alright, so we're gonna actually need to make these walls a little bit different. Need to go up one block. Right here. Same thing right here. Up one block. And now that'll be good. And now we'll put a sign right here. So the water will flow into here. He'll get pushed over to here. Be like, oh, gotta throw bread at. You'll throw bread at him. Not a sign, but bread. So, yep, that's about it. Now we're gonna add another half slab. And keep your half slabs out, because we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna cover up this water block. And when it's a certain time of day, like when it's not fully bright yet, it'll release the water. But that's okay, we're just going to go down and reset that. And then it'll be perfectly fine, and we'll never do that again, because once you have it turn on one time at night, it'll turn on, and during the day it'll turn off, and it will never change. It'll never be like this, so let's go do that. What we do now is get our villagers in here. I'm going to be using spawn eggs, but you guys can just use minecarts. So villager in here, doesn't matter what kind, and then I'll selectively find a farmer, shepherd, fletcher, or whatever out here. Alright guys, so we have our farming villager. Any villager with the original villager skin will work. Fletcher, so he'll be able to harvest this, so we're going to plant. And we're just going to simulate the growth with bone meal, but before we do that, make sure you give him the 9 wheat, like I talked about earlier. The 18 wheat to start throwing bread. So, individually he needs 9. Come here. Fly. Fly. There we go. Wheat for you. And now we're just going to grow this for you. Don't get in my way when I'm right-clicking. Don't get in my way when I'm right-clicking. I have to tell these guys more than once. I don't understand what their deal is. Alright. So, now I'm going to fly up, watch them harvest, and I'll speed it up. I guess fast forward works too. You're being kind of goof at the end there, but you harvest everything, so I'd set the time to night here, and watch him throw the bread at the guy, if we can. The water comes on as soon as it turns nighttime. He'll sit there, try to fight the water for a while, get stuck, turn around, look at the other guy. Turn around, look at the other guy. Come on, guy. Look at the other guy. There he goes. He might have already thrown it. Let's take a look. Usually you can't see it because he throws it like down, but down the side of the hopper, which is kind of weird. He hasn't thrown it yet. Just gotta throw it in here. Should be any... Oh, there he just threw it. If you guys saw that. Threw in the bread. Be in the chest any second. There's all 3 of our bread. Gotta make sure he has 9 wheat before he gets the 9 wheat from over there, or else it does not work. It's very important. He never really this guy can never really catch it, because as you saw, he kind of throws it, and it kind of hits this, and goes into here. Sometimes it hits that and goes down. You don't see it. But yeah, this water shuts off after about middle of the night, so midnight, I suppose. And it will only come back on the next night. So yeah, it doesn't matter what villager you have here. Make sure you have a farming one here. So thank everyone for watching. Enjoy making your bread. I hope to see you next time. Have a good day.